Morning, all. All right, so just the two games tonight in the National Hockey League, and as you can see, the news kind of quiet because we're at that time in the playoffs where everybody's watching the playoffs, and there's not a whole lot else going on in general. But yeah, 4 Eastern, 1 Pacific start for the second round. So the second round starts before the first round ends. If that bothers you, it bothers me too. Carolina and the Rangers. Carolina on the road looking to steal one. Maybe Stahl ends up getting a goal here. He had the one assist in the first round against the Islanders. Aho had 2 goals and an assist in that first round against the Islanders, so maybe he gets a couple of points in this one today. Martinook, known for scoring big goals here and there. He had a goal in that first series. We'll see how he does in this one. Freddie Anderson, also solid play in that first round, 912 save percentage. We'll see how the Rangers navigate Freddie Anderson. The Rangers, Chris Kreider, 2 goals and an assist for 3 points in the 4 games against the Washington Capitals. The Rangers really lit it up there. In this series, the power play will probably be a big story. Kreider may very well be a part of that. Wenberg, no points in that first round. Is he due for a point? Maybe. Keandre Miller, just the 1 goal in 4 games. Maybe he's due for an assist at the very least. Shesterkin, a 931 save percentage in the first round against the Caps. And we'll see whether or not the Canes can knock that save percentage down or if it's going to get better against Carolina. You just never know. And then at 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific, we end the first round. So Dallas at home against Vegas. We'll see how this turns out. The first 4 games in this series were won by the road team. The 2 most recent games have been won by the home team. For Vegas, Nick Roy, no points yet in this series. He's been very good defensively, but still no points. He's due for something here. Chandler Stevenson, 1 assist, and he's a pending unrestricted free agent this summer. So we'll see how he does in this big game. And Carrier, 1 goal, and it feels like it might be an unsung hero that ends up getting the winner in this one for either team. Aiden Hill, a 938 save percentage, had a very good Game 6. After an iffy Game 5, we'll see how Game 7 goes for him tonight. And then on the Dallas side, Stankoven, just the 2 assists, but Stankoven's been very good at both ends of the ice. Jamie Benn, a goal and 2 assists. Solid play from Benn in this playoff. They could use a goal from their captain here. Matt Duchene, 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 points. A little bit quieter than during the regular season, but again, it's playoff time, right? Ottinger, a 921 save percentage. That save percentage just going up with every game in this series. As a Dallas fan, it would be nice to see that go up again. The Selke finalists have been revealed. Sasha Barkov very likely wins this. I don't see how Barkov doesn't win this. Now that Bergeron's retired, Barkov's basically widely regarded as the best defensive forward in the National Hockey League, so I'd be very surprised if he doesn't win. Austin Matthews and Jordan Staal, the other finalists. Nice to see Jordan Staal get into the top 3, considering he doesn't score very many points, which I don't think should be a factor in being named best defensive forward. But I've pointed out in the past that guys would have career years offensively and suddenly they're Selke finalists. Then their offense falls off the following season and they're not a Selke finalist anymore. So we'll see how it goes, but I do think Barkov wins this. He is, I think, the best defensive forward in the National Hockey League. Also, coming out of last night's review and all that, which, I knew it was going to do big numbers because it's a Game 7 featuring the Maple Leafs. But there were some who felt that, he's being too nice to Toronto and there's too much empathy. Look, the reality is that Swayman stole this series. He goes 4-2 with a 950 save percentage. He was absolutely fantastic in that round against Toronto. Without Swayman's goaltending, if they'd had Ullmark the whole series, I don't know that Ullmark wins it. And I don't know that we're not talking about Boston being out in the first round. My only point last night was, the line between winning and losing is just so fine. It's just, and for the Leafs to consistently end up on the wrong side of it, I don't know. I kind of feel bad for them, and so we'll see what they do this summer. But for Boston, they're back at work tomorrow in the series against Florida. I will be previewing that series, of course, today, and we'll have a discussion, I'm sure, about who everybody feels will win that series. And I know Florida will be very heavy favorites, which might be okay for Boston because they were really heavy favorites last year against Florida, so maybe reverse. I don't know. And people keep bringing up, they're good against them in the regular season. It doesn't matter. Regular season does not matter come playoff time. It really doesn't. I remember the Capitals and the Rangers series. Before that series, everybody said, hey, the Caps played the Rangers tough. This has to go at least 6 games because they split the 4 games during the regular season. and then the Rangers swept them. So it does not mean much or anything. It'll be on the board when I do the preview for Florida and Boston, but it is just one of those things that's kind of take it with a grain of salt. But anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you guys so much for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.